Welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. All right, today's topic is, if he wants to leave, let him go. If he wants to leave, let him go. All right, before we get started, I want to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all of the new viewers, all of the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, those of you who are new to the channel, I will answer your relationship questions. So at the end of the video, I'll show you a link where you can send in your questions, and I will either answer them privately through the email, or I will share them online with the collective, and it can be your decision. Now, those of you who are interested in these caps, they are available in my online store, and you'll find a link in the description. Now it's time for today's affirmation, and we do these affirmations to help with our spiritual growth. And here it is. I am receiving abundantly and sharing generously. All right, let this sink in. I am receiving abundantly and sharing generously. All right, we know that the universe is abundant. And when we receive our blessings, we share with others. All right? I am receiving abundantly and sharing generously. Let this affirmation be a blessing to you today. All right, now it's time for movement. And movement is the second part of our daily exercise to get our blood circulating. All right, and today's movement is going to be an arm movement. And what we're going to do is just take our arm and rotate it forward. Rotate it forward. All right, and we're going to do it 5 times. Okay, so you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, one more. 5. All right, how does that feel? How does that feel? You know, the more that we do these exercises, it really loosens you up. All right? So now let's do this arm, and we're going to go forward again 5 times. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, one more. 5. Okay, shake it out. Shake it out. Okay, now let's dive into the message today. If he wants to leave, let him go. When I was with the narcissist, and you know that the narcissist is an evil being, and the narcissist decided that he wanted to leave. So he announced it, that he was leaving. All right, and it was kind of out of the blue, and I was confused about it because I thought we were trying to build something together. I didn't realize when I was involved with this person that it was all just an illusion. None of it was real. You see, and a narcissist will create an elusive environment for you. It's not real. He's not real. Okay? So when he decided that he wanted to leave, we had lived together for a year, but we had been together for 5 years. All right? So now he announces that he wants to leave. And of course, I'm feeling some sort of way. You see, because I have invested a lot in the relationship. And for him to say he's just going to up and leave, no discussion about it or anything like that, I just said, okay. Although inside, it was killing me inside, I just said, okay. I wasn't going to show him that it affected me. After all, he was living in my house. He was living in my house. So he wants to leave? Okay, good. And it is difficult, ladies. If you find yourself in a situation like this, I know how you feel. You feel hurt that you've put all of this time in it. You've let this person live in your home. And you know when they're living with you, they're just taking advantage of you anyway. You allowed him to live there, and now he wants to up and leave. And you don't know why. No excuse, no nothing. He just wants to up and leave. Ladies, when this happens to you, let him go. Don't cry in front of him. Don't try to get any explanations, because he's only going to lie anyway. You know, help him pack his bags and go. Now, once he's out the door and out of your area, now if you want to break down and cry about it or whatever, you do that in your own private area, not in front of him. Because, you see, sometimes men will do this just to see how strong their hold is on you. They'll just do it. It's part of one of the games that they play. You see, you crying and begging, please don't leave. I'll do anything for you if you just don't leave me. Ladies, that's no good. You don't want to do that. Know your worth. If he know that when he leaves you, he's the one missing out, not you. He's the one missing out because of the quality person that you are and what you have poured into it. And if he doesn't value that, let him go. And you work on yourself. Work on your own recovery yourself. That's what I did. As a matter of fact, when it happened to me, that's when I got on my spiritual path. Because being with the narcissist, I didn't know what it was. I had never been in a relationship like being with the narcissist. Okay? I'd never been in anything like that. And if you are involved with the narcissist, probably neither have you. The narcissist is demonic. That's why it's so different from any other relationship. It's demonic. All right? And these narcissists will discard you in one way or the other. Oh, they'll cheat on you. I mean, that's part of the program that they need supply all over. But my experience with a man standing up in my face and telling me that he's leaving was with the narcissist. And narcissists will do it to hurt you. You see, they'll do it to hurt, just to hurt you. Because the narcissist will continue to come back. He'll continue to come back and make you believe that it's going to be something again, just to hurt you again, just to tell you that he's leaving again. It's no good, ladies. It's no good. If a man stands up and he wants to leave, let him leave. You work on yourself. Building up your strength again. Because when you're strong again, he'll come back. Try to tear you down again. Don't do it. Don't ever take him back. Ever. Never take back a person who has hurt you. If you were hurt from the experience of him leaving, never take him back, period. Never. All right? Because he'll only come back and do it again. He'll say, oh, well, I made a mistake, and now I realize it's only you that I love, and all kind of excuses. let him go for good. You are worth better than that. Much better than that. And that's why I say work on yourself so you know that you deserve the very best. And don't settle for a man treating you any kind of way. Just to have him, ladies. I say this very often because I want this to stick in your mind. Do not sacrifice yourself just to say you have a man. Now, I know in today's society that people will look at you funny if you don't have a man. You see, even they'll look at me and say, oh, well, she's talking like that because she doesn't have a man. Well, listen, I can have me a man just like that. If I wanted one, I see men all day, every day. That's no problem. And ladies, you want to get in that position where you feel like you can get a man just like that if you want it. But that comes from inside of you. It's the energy that you are putting out. And you ladies who want men and you find it difficult, listen, it's because of you. It's the energy that you're putting out. You see, put out positive, loving energy. And you will attract that back to you. But you need to do it all the time, consistently. Not just, whenever you feel good, you put out some positive energy. No. When you feel bad, you turn that around as soon as you can catch it into something positive. You transform it into something positive. You always want to be in a happy and cheerful and positive mood. All right? And then that's what you will attract in your life. Now, you're working on yourself and you're always positive. But you're with someone who's always negative. That's an issue. That's an issue. Because if he's toxic and you're working on yourself and trying to be positive, he's always going to try to tear you down and bring you back to him. Because that's the nature of the beast. That's the nature of toxicity. It wants you to be toxic. It wants you to stay in the low vibrations. You see? Because it feeds the energy of toxicity. You don't want to be there. You want to be in the high vibrations all the time. And it takes practice. It takes practice to think positive. Because we have been groomed to just do the opposite. To just go with whatever happens in our lives, to go with the flow of it. People say life is hard, and so you expect it to be hard. If you go around saying that, your life will be hard. It's the way that you think. And this is so important. The way that you think about yourself will be what happens in your reality. Now, we do the affirmations every day because that helps to change the way you think about yourself and what you're able to manifest in your life. It reprograms your thinking, and it's a good thing. This helps you to ascend to a better life and to know your worth, to know that you are worthy and you deserve the best. All right? So if you are with a mate who decides for any reason that they want to leave, allow them to leave. Don't cry about it. Don't ask them. Don't beg them, please don't leave me. Don't do that. No. You don't respect yourself when you do that. Allow them just go on out and whatever. Whatever they feel like they need to do, or wherever they feel like the grass is greener, let them go. But don't take them back. See? That's it. They're doing that because they feel like you're so weak and you care about them so much that they can come back whenever they want to. That's why they do it. I say, ladies, we are no longer going to accept that kind of treatment. Not at all. Ladies, know who you are. Know your power and your strength. And these men, they have all kind of games they play. You see? They feel like, it's plenty of fish in the sea. So they don't, they throw you away. They'll go out there and find out that maybe you were the best fish they ever caught. You see? Then they'll want to come crawling back. Crawling back. No. Because they should have appreciated you in the first place. So for you, don't be desperate to have him. Don't be desperate at all. By this time, you should have elevated yourself even to a higher level. When he's still in the low vibration, trying to weasel his way back to you. Don't accept it. Just let him go on his way. Because you are the prize, not him. You are the prize. That's why he's crawling back. Love yourself, ladies. And always cherish who you really are. A powerful being. And you can have whatever you desire once you learn the techniques. Okay? All right. Now, we did get a letter in. And this letter kind of takes a different twist. She entitles her letter, Pregnant with My Third Child. Okay? Looking at your video, I realize I'm with a weak man. Okay? Well, you know what? Not just you, a lot of us look around and realize that we are with weak men. But now I'm about to have his third child. He doesn't help me with the kids or housework. I do everything. I went through postpartum after I had my second child. I didn't have his support. He tells me that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what he means by that? Having babies and keeping your mouth shut. That's what he means. And that he works and pays the rent. Okay, so he thinks his job is, support you financially, and your job is to be a baby maker. You understand? That's what your job is. That's what he's saying. I'm feeling drained and very worried about what to do. Right now, all you can do is have that third baby. Is getting child support wrong? Is wanting full custody wrong? No. No, it's not wrong. Is it wrong to get government help or involved? You know what? No, it's not wrong to get these things, but it's hard. These things do not make your life easier. It makes your life tolerable. Okay? So, for you to ask that question, you must be thinking about if you left him and, child support, full custody, and government assistance. Well, I don't know what the government is giving mothers now, but when I was younger, they weren't given very much. So I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I feel guilty for choosing him and falling for his stubbornness. All right. So now you find yourself with a weak man. But you're pregnant with a third child. And you don't know what the fallout is going to be because you say that you had postpartum with the second child. You may go through it again with the third child. And if you do, you really don't want to be out there on your own with that. All right? You didn't say if you were married to this man or not. You just said that you are pregnant with your third child now that you realize that you are with a weak man. So it's kind of difficult for me to advise you about, assistance when I don't really know your situation. If you are married to this man and you're on your third child, I honestly think you need to stay for a while. You need to stay in your situation for a while. All right. Now you say that he pays the bills and you are in an apartment. Okay. Well, it doesn't sound like you're financially self-sufficient, which means that you need to stay for a while. I'll say stay for a while. You didn't say in the letter that he was violent to you or the kids. You sound like he may be stubborn about certain things that you don't like. You see, and you say that he is weak. But you stayed with him to have 2 other kids and get pregnant with the third one. So I believe that you need to stay for a while and work on yourself during that time, regardless of him. As long as he's paying the bills and you have a place to stay, you have shelter over your head, stay right there, but work on yourself. Start your spiritual awakening, which will help you to build up your self-esteem. Be a wonderful role model for your children, because raising your vibration, you'll be happier. You'll be more positive about your future and your children's future, being on your spiritual path. All right? And then this is going to be the way to your freedom, being on this path. All right? And your intuition will guide you and show you the next best steps for you. All right? So do that. Get on your spiritual path, stay on your spiritual path, and I believe from your letter, it will probably be best for you to stay put for now, unless he's violent and abusive. And you didn't say that in the letter. If he's just going and paying the bills, right now, you need to stay. All right? Don't run out looking for child support, thinking that that's going to cover you and government assistance and all that. I feel that that's a harder life to go that route. Usually women go that route when there's no other recourse. That's the only thing available. So then they go that recourse, and it's a tough situation. It's very tough. It's really up to you. You have free will. You know your situation at home. If it is tolerable and he pays the rent, you work on yourself while you're there raising your children. Work on yourself, and you can be happy with yourself on your spiritual path. That's my advice, and I really hope that it helps. Now, those of you who have questions that you would like for me to answer, here is the link. Send your questions to Miss Faye's World, YT@hotmail.com. That's Miss Faye's World, YT@hotmail.com. And try to keep your letters to one page. Just summarize your situation and ask the question. And if you prefer that I answer your question privately through the email, just put it at the very top of your letter, and I will comply. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. And to show my appreciation, I will be giving away a deck just like this one to one of you lucky subscribers once this channel hits 100,000. This is a 53 Oracle card deck that would go out to one of you once we hit that lucky number. So keep watching, and good luck to all of you. I want to thank you so much for your comments and your letters, and a special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best and much happiness, and I really hope to see you next time.